The United States will reportedly place sanctions on 13 officials of Venezuela's government. That would be military and state oil company people. Joining us now is John Bolton, former U.S. ambassador to the United Nations. Mr. Ambassador, looks to us like they're about to start fighting in the streets seriously this weekend as the socialists attempt to take absolute power. I don't think that sanctions make a blind bit of difference to that fighting in the streets. What's going to happen?
Well, I don't think these sanctions will make any difference. I think this is part of the problem with sanctions that this administration and previous administrations have imposed on a number of different countries. When you only name specific individuals or specific entities, the sanctions like that are very easily evaded. So given the general collapse of government and civil society in Venezuela, I think these will largely be ignored. I think the United States should take a more active role. This Maduro government...
What does that mean, Mr. Ambassador? An active role? What does that mean?
Well, I think we can be in touch with the Venezuelan opposition, which, despite what you see in the pictures, is still very disorganized. I think there may be things we can do to help them. I think it's, and we can do it overtly if they want, we can do it covertly if they want. But the Maduro regime, the inheritor of the Chavez regime, is carrying Venezuela from a promising third world country status right into poverty for all of its citizens. This is the triumph of ideology over reality, and the sooner we bring the government down, the sooner the people of Venezuela bring it down, the better. If we can help, if they think it'd be useful, we should do it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm with you, sir. I'm with you. Okay, American intelligence says North Korea, within a year, can perfect a rocket, a missile that will hit the United States. Now that's a shortening of the time frame, very much so, and it's a really big new threat, isn't it?
Yeah, although honestly, some of us have been talking about this for a long time, saying if we don't act more vigorously, not just against North Korea, but against Iran, they will have this capability. If North Korea indeed gets this ability, Iran will have it the next day via wire transfer. We've fooled around, frankly, on these threats for 25 years, both of them, and that's why our circumstances now are so constrained. This is very bad news, make no mistake about it.
But the President is taking a hard line on all of these hot spots around the world. Do you approve of that?
Yes, but his bureaucracy is not. Just again last week, the decision was made to certify that Iran, for example, is in compliance with the 2015 nuclear deal, which it manifestly is not. The idea that we're going to try again to negotiate with North Korea, for example, is a complete non-starter. We've been doing this for 25 years and failed, obviously. Why does anybody think that doing it for year 26 is going to make a difference?
Well, maybe there's some holdovers from the Obama team still within the State Department, still in active policy roles. Is that the reason that this is happening?
That's actually a small part of the problem. You know, the State Department has roughly 70,000 employees. Trying to turn it around is like a big aircraft carrier. What is the State Department doing today? What it did yesterday. What will it do tomorrow? What it's doing today. Until somebody says, do a 180-degree turn. And that's what needs to happen.
Okay. Mr. Ambassador, as always, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir.